You know that feeling when the sweet smell of a fried dough fills the air? That's what Puff Puff does. Puff Puff is a yummy, delicious snack that makes you crave for more. Hi foodies, welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time here, welcome to my kitchen. In this channel, we teach you everything that have to do with cakes and food. So this channel is ideal for bakers, stay-at-home mom, in fact, anybody that loves confectionery. This channel is for you. Today, we are making Puff Puff that makes every party better, every celebration sweeter, and every bite unforgettable. So Puff Puff is not just a snack, it's a memory to behold. Get your ingredients ready. Let's satisfy your taste bud. In a bowl, add 3 cups of flour. I am making use of 3 cups of flour for this recipe. I am using 1/4 cup of sugar for this 3 cup of flour. Then, if you're a sweet tooth lover, you can add extra 1 tablespoon of this sugar. I had to add extra 1 tablespoon because I'm making this for the kids. Then go ahead to add a tablespoon of active yeast. Give this a good mix. Mixing this thoroughly helps to distribute it evenly, especially the yeast. I am adding this milk flavor to my dry ingredients. You can decide to use your normal powdered milk. This quantity is equal to 1 tablespoon of milk. Adding milk gives it a richer flavor and balance the sweetness. So instead of just being sweet, it just makes it more yummy. If there is a word, yummier. Slowly add your warm water bit by bit as you stir. Note, this should be warm water. This is where most people get it wrong and their puff don't come out well. Don't rush it. Your batter should be stretchy. So keep stirring for at least 3 minutes. Because turning or stirring this activates the gluten enough to make it stretchy and chewable. And once your batter feels elastic and smooth, just know that you're done. You have to use a spatula or your bay washed hand to do this. That means you literally do not need a mixer to be able to mix your puff. Now, cover your bowl with anything you can use to cover, or maybe you can use a clean towel. For me, I'm using a cling film to cover up my own bowl. Allow this to rest in a warm place for at least 45 to 1 hour. Then it should double in size and look like this. 45 minutes after, now let's unbox our puff puff dough. So I'm going to add my chopped onion and fresh pepper to garnish my puff puff. Because what is puff puff without fresh pepper? Of course, we need a spicy and peppery taste. Gently fold to release some of the gas. You have to fold this because you won't want your puff to have lots of air. So always fold your dough after it has risen. Heat up your oil on medium. You want it hot but not smoky hot. To test it, just drop a tiny of the batter in, and if it sizzles and floats right away, just know that your oil is ready. As you're scooping in the batter, don't overcrowd the pan. Fry it in batch and give the puff puff space to dance and puff up. Fry each for about 3 to 5 minutes, flipping it halfway until it is brown at the both sides and beautifully golden brown. Let me know if you'll be trying out this delicious puff puff, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to your loved one. Thank you for watching. Bye.